So before going to the next sessions, okay, 3 mistakes which you commonly do, which I found recently. One is just now ask the questions, like, see, you can see sometimes this gizmo, this selection tool is not visible. One, it's not able to see. You can use your plus and minus tool, plus and minus to make bigger and smaller this one. On the keyboard, press plus and minus to make. So press plus, you can make bigger. Okay, this is one. Second one, sometimes when you do scale tool, you see is working proper, right? But if I press again R, what happened? It's okay. Again R, I press it, you see this is the mistake. Actually, it's not a mistake. See, 3 type of selection is there, right? One, you can see it's on proportion to left side. This is up and left. Okay, and this is randomly happen. So you might be selecting. So if you got this one, press R again, then it will go back to the first one. Okay, it will be selecting like this. So selection tool, this you may have this mistake. Another one, sometimes you have an object here. When I want to select it, I select like this, it will not select it. There is an option over here, cross selection. If you switch off this one, now you can see if I select any part of this, it will select it. I explained this one before in the first sessions. If I switch on this one, it will select. If you see, you need to select the entire objects, then only it will select. If you select a part, it will not select it. So this is one option. Next one. Now this is for selection. Scale is like you can choose, for example, if this by myself, when I press R one time, R again, so this may happen. So that means when I press R, you can see this changing from here. Can you see? So it going to the third one. That is the mistake. First and second is okay. You can do both, will be working fine. But the third one will have an issue. When you select the scale tool, if you keep the mouse point on the center, okay, when I use the second one, this is the first one, right? It's the third one. Now I go to the second one. Now if I select the center one, all will be scaling. But if you keep the mouse on this side, only this side. This is other side. And this is down. And this is center. Okay. So press R again. R, if you have an error, this one. This is the mistake you may face, the third one. So it will be randomly comes like this. So press R again, it will be solving your problems. Okay. This is one. Next, one of the other mistakes I've seen. I selected this one now, right? But I'm not able to deselect it. Can you see? I'm not able to deselect it. Maybe I convert this one to editable poly now. I'm selecting this vertex point. So I'm not able to select this one. Something like stuck. What we used to do, selection, we will take another box now and we draw, then we come back and select it. Then this problem solved. But actually, this is not the correct solution. But usually, if you stuck like this, to solve that one, we will make another box or something, then you come back here, it will be solving. What actually doing, there is a lock button over here, lock button. If you select any objects, this lock button, if you switch a space is the shortcut. So it's lock the selection. Now it will be, see, it is stuck over there. If you unlock it, then it's okay, it's done. If you unlock it. So for example, the same thing will happen when you convert to editable poly. See, when I'm selecting this vertex point, here also, if I press space bar, this is locked over there. See, even I won't be able to get back. So this one, you need to unlock it. Space bar, when you press it, unlocking will happen. Another mistake which you all are doing, selection tool. See, I use this selection tool now. What is the selection tool? Q is a tool for selection tool, right? Q. But actually in a Q, this is the object selection. But here you can see there are different type of selections are there. Same like I explained now about scale tool, same like that in a selection tool also. When I press Q, next the selection come. Now it's a circle selection. Q is a fence selection. I can select like this. Q, lasso selection. Like this way I can select it. Q, spray selection. Okay. So that means this will be all using different. This one, when I was taking this one, the first class, I told you I will explain this one later. Now is the right time to tell you. What I can show you, I'll select the first one. This one, if I convert to editable poly, select the vertex. Now this one, by paint select, I mean, I want to paint and select it. You can go for the last one. Now, I can do like the selection. This is the purpose of it. That time when I was taking this one, I didn't talk about editable poly. That's why that time I've told you I will discuss later. Hold your control button so you can do multiple selection like this randomly. Okay, this is the use of the last one. This all you can understand. This is rectangular, circle, and this is a fence selection, and this is lasso selection tool. Fence selection and lasso selection tool, and last one is the paint selection. Paint selection is using for selecting vertices, polygons, edges, or whatever. Okay, whatever you choose, that we can do it. If you want to add this brush size, when you press Alt key, you can when you drag on here, Alt, when you press, you can see the size over there. If you want to increase and decrease, you can go to either you right click from here, or you can take to preference from edit preferences. Then in general, we have paint selection brush size. You can increase and decrease the brush size over here. So this is one of the mistakes which you're doing. Press Q, which you don't know which Q is there, I mean, which tool is there. Okay, so which you have to choose this one in the rectangle default we are using. So follow that one. These are the some of the questions which I got it until now. Okay, that I added. Now go to the next portion. Next portion I'm talking about tools align spacing tool. Tools align spacing tool. Okay, based on this, I'm going to tell you some point. What is it? I have a path. On this path, I need to attach a set of sphere. I want to attach through this. So we did path deform, you remember, just to animate. So similar kind of thing. Select this one, tools, align, spacing tool. You can see pick path. Okay, so you see how many counts you have. Pick path, once you click it, don't try to move it from here, just directly add it. If you move it, change it and all this, see, can you see it's gone now? So again, I need to add it here. It will disappear for temporary. So how many numbers you want, you can add it. To make model, you can create some designs on it. After that, if you apply, then it's okay. Then if you close, all objects are here. F4. All objects over here. So through this path, it is connecting. An example of this tool, spacing tool. We made curtain before. I'm just showing you curtain again. Curtain, I'm not showing you all part, only the top portion. Okay. We made more divisions over here. I'm going to teach you some more new options also with spacing tool. Now I use noise modifier, and scale is noise modifier to make. We did curtain before, same way. And Z, I am going to increase it. And the scale value we're going to make less. Then the Z value we're going to make less like this. Then we use inside the noise and select the gizmo. Then we make this way and scale it. So we got some wrinkles. So you can decide that how much you need, how much depth you need. On the plane, it is 1, so I'm going to make it 150, so more perfection will be there. Okay, this is what we have done. Now here, we make 90 degree. So, we have to switch on the selection. So 90 degree, okay? So we have a curtain like this. Shift and take copy. Make smaller. Rotate to other side. Scale and smaller. I want to scale this. It's also a little bit. And this one, we did FFD modifier. Hope you remember. Then we selected control points. I'm telling you this one very fast because these sessions we already have taken, okay? And we go into skills. So you know what happened? I was taking this copy. Ensure that just before when I was explaining, I didn't change it. It is an instance. So keep on copying only, it instance. Then gonna be rotate to 90 degree. Then keep like this. FFT modifier. Already is the okay. Control points, this two. Scale tool. See, that's mistake. So press again scale tool. Make smaller like this. W and move it up. Right? W and move up. So this hanging things also we have created that. So till here we discussed, then we took copies here, right? That's what we have done. Now what I'm going to show you, I want to get some thread from this border, thread, small thread. Okay. So to make, I can make it more detailed, but I don't want to make much heavy. That's why I'm making small box, not even cylinder, because box means only 4 side only. That's why. It's smaller, will not understand much. That's why. Pivot point, if you want, you can keep this effect pivot point on the top. So based on this point, it's going to move. How can I change it? Effect, third one, hierarchy, effect pivot, and move from which point you want. When you do this one, your rotation and all based on this. Now what I'm going to do, this thread, what we created now, this thread I want to fit over. Here. So here we need a curve, right? See, we did spacing tool on a curve only. So we need a curve over here. To create a curve on top of this, we need to switch on auto grid and draw on top of this. So it's going to be hard because this is not a proper surface, right? It's all everywhere same, right? So what we're going to do, convert this one to editable poly. Select this edge border. Where is the border? I think it's folded inside. That will make issue. Let me check this border. Click on loop. Is it comes? No, somewhere it's inside, somewhere is outside. Okay. I will try get back. FFT delete. And I want to make this wrinkles less. C depth, I make it less. Okay. Then FFT I'm doing again. Control points. So almost we got in the border, right? Now convert editable poly. Now listen, it's a new option I'm going to tell you. I'm selecting any one edge from here, any one edge. Correct? Then click on loop. So it's selected all, right? This border. Then right click. It's a new option. Convert to, create shapes. You have a selection. This is an edge I selected. Then I right click, create shape. It's a new option. I didn't teach you until now this option. So use create shape. Then what happened? It will ask you smooth or linear means a sharp line, smooth means smooth line. So we need smooth. Now you can see there a new curve is created. So we have a thread here. It's a thread. Now, smaller. I selected this object, tools, align, spacing tool, pick path. Which one? This line. Then this one comes over here. Now you can adjust this how many you want. Don't move it from here and this because it will disappear. We got thread. Now, this thread, you have an option. This thread, actually, if you want, you can do follow. Follow means it comes like this. But actually, we don't need. But in some situations, if you need your line this angle, you can do that. But for timing, we need this one, right? Apply and close it. Actually, this is working based on this point, right? See, if I adjust anything on my master, it will have the same problem everywhere. It will affect it. based on this point only, this old editing. Now I converted to editable poly. That's why. Sorry. So now you can change the colors and all. Okay. Now you can do different color for this thread, different color for this. This all possible. For example, I do a different color, the darker colors. This. Now select it or group for time being. Group it only. Group. Temporary group. Then of course you can. So why I didn't teach you that time? Because noise was my subject. That's why I didn't teach you. Curtain was not my subject. My subject I want to teach you about noise option. That's why I didn't teach about this thread that time. So now I'm telling you this because now our subject is spacing tool. Spacing tool is our subjects. So here we can use, because this one can make very small. When you go to close up, you understand why I didn't make it that much detail. I can make it, this area is thin and all. I want to make it, I don't want to make it much heavy. So in the long shot, is everything is fine. Unless and until if I go here, it's fine. Okay. So I discussed about spacing tool in align spacing tool.